All right, it says it will only wait here 2 minutes. I think it's that one right over there. All right, here it comes. All right. There we go. Hey, hey, come over here. Oh, nope, it's going over here. Oh, it's blocking the road. Okay. What the heck? I tried to unlock it and now it's parking. I had to unlock it and now it's parking.
Stop.
I know. Okay, now it unlocked. Okay, let's get in.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Start ride. I have to press this. Okay.
Heading to 217 LC Street.
Wow. Alrighty. Here we go. Today we tried to ride this. We didn't have our seatbelts on, and it just would not. It would just keep beeping at us. So you can see this is really cool. All the visualizations. I mean, it can see a lot of things. You can see the cars. It can see pedestrian. Look at that. And the way you can see the pedestrian. You can see it swinging its arms. It's really cool. Oh, there's a Waymo passing by. There is nobody in the driver's seat. Please keep your hands off the wheel. Oh, okay, making a right turn. There we go.
She remembers what you did yesterday.
Yeah, it's driving. Nobody's here. As a rider, as a rider, you can change the music. You can press pause, play some. I wonder if you can change different music. Oh yeah, you can do different music like Pop Christmas. Okay. Okay, and then get out of there. And you can also press this button that will pull it over immediately. Yesterday we had to do that because it was going in the wrong place. It was passing our destination, so I pressed pull over and it just pulled over. But yeah, I mean, the amount of details you can see is quite amazing. You can just see everything, human beings. Look at that person walking. It's really amazing. This is kind of challenging. There's a car parked there, there's a car here. Oh man, oh wow. That was a pretty tight squeeze. Yeah, this is really hard. There are people all over the place. And then, yeah, you can see the route that it's gonna, oh, it's just gonna go straight from here. And there is some guy in the middle of the road. I believe this area is called the Tenderloin. It's not known for being the safest place. Oh, they're just, oh yeah, they're.
I can see why. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You have different options. You can press this button. You can look at music, map view. This shows you where you're going. Okay. And then what else? Temperature? Oh, the temperature we can set. Okay, I got it.
I get 55.
55. Chilly. Okay. Oh, make a left turn, right turn. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. This car is emergency brake. It stopped. Uh-oh.
You need to go around.
Yeah, we need to go around. I'm wondering what the car is going to do. Anyway, look at different options. About this car, riding tips, camera price. Okay. I'm not as interested anymore. Yeah, what are we going to do here?
You need to go around.
I need to go. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, the car's going. I gotta say, like, driving around here is very complex in San Francisco. There are people all over the place. There are cars parked in all different places.
You guys suck!
Oh my gosh, I swear. Interesting. So right over there, there's a car that's parked, and Waymo knows because it has the emergency lights on. So because it knows that, it's gonna route around it and go around it. It's very smart. We're in is a Jaguar, and it's glass roof, but this big Waymo LiDAR is right over here, but you can still look above. Pretty good, pretty, you know, comfortable. I think there's a max of 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody's allowed to sit in the driver's seat, probably because they might accidentally hit the steering wheel. Also, what happens if you unbuckle the seatbelt? Let's see what it does. I think it has a sensor, so, oh, I think because we're not moving. Oh, please buckle your seatbelt. All right. I wonder what happens if you don't. Okay. Oh, it may call rider support if I don't put on the seatbelt. Interesting, that green, that's the person on the scooter over there. So on that electric scooter. So I think Waymo knows that that's moving faster than the average human, which is in blue. So it knows how to differentiate. Look at that. Man, it sees everything really, really well. It's really cool.
It tells you.
What I've heard about taking rides on Waymo is that it's fairly unremarkable. I mean, in the beginning, it's like really magical, but after a while, you just kind of forget that there's no driver and you just play on your phone or watch a movie or whatever. And I think this is our second Waymo ride. Having done it, I agree with the sentiment. Although, I mean, for us, we both have driven Tesla, the full self-driving, so I would say it's pretty similar to the way it drives. I would say it's...
Who's us? Me.
I swear. I've been trying to compare the driving style of Waymo with... Man, this thing's too loud. Let's just quiet it down. Okay. I've been trying to compare this with the driving style of the Tesla and the latest full self-driving, not version 13, because that hasn't been sent out to many people, but just the recent version. I mean, I think generally it's pretty similar. I think Waymo's visualizations is better than Tesla, but then again, Tesla might be seeing all this and they're just not showing it to us. But here in Waymo, I mean, you can see everything, and that's because they use LiDAR, and everything's very accurate. But driving style-wise, I feel it's fairly similar. I've never driven with Tesla full self-driving here in San Francisco, but overall, kind of based off of what I've seen it drive in Southern California, it drives fairly similar. And I've heard that version 13 is way, way better than the version that I have. So many people are saying that the latest version of Tesla's full self-driving is the same level as Waymo, if not better. I think I heard they took a ride from the same spot to the same destination. It took Tesla 15 minutes and it took Waymo 45 minutes. I guess it's just more about the route selection. Maybe Waymo's a little bit more conservative, but yeah, it's fairly similar. So I think this is making me very positive about the direction that Tesla's full self-driving is going. There's a person who is walking in the middle of the street, and you can see Waymo sees it very clearly right there. It even sees the way that he walks and kind of goes left and right, which is pretty cool. All right, I'll buckle my seatbelt. All right. Wondering about the price. I looked at the price of an Uber to take me to my destination. It costs about $21.17, but you also have to incorporate tip. So let's say you put a 20% tip, then that's about $4, so it's about $25. This Uber ride, I think, is about the same price, about $25. So this Waymo ride. So the Waymo costs a little bit more than Uber, but there's no tipping here. There's no person to tip. So, but yeah, I actually thought that Waymo would be cheaper than Uber because there is no driver. But the reason they have to charge more is that Google spent a lot of money on this hardware, this LiDAR, the R&D. I mean, a ton of money in that. So it makes sense that they're pricing it a little bit more than Uber. I can see in the future, like someone like Tesla, or these riderless cars, I think the pricing keep going down. Eventually it'll be cheaper than Uber because Uber requires a human and human insurance and whatnot, whereas this does not. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting what we're going to see in the next 1 to 2 years. The ability, if you're scared, there's support here, but you can also call on helpful humans. You just call support and then you can call them. Actually, I should try calling them. Support. Press support. Call rider support. Alright, so we're calling.
Connecting to rider support.
Okay.
Please wait.
I'm hoping it's soon.
Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Hi there, this is Don from Waymo Support. How can I help?
Hi, I just wanted to test out the feature, and yeah, so this is cool. So I can just talk to you and ask you any questions?
Definitely. If you also notice something during the trip or there's an issue, you can also inform us about that. But yeah, do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question. So if, like yesterday, the Waymo was dropping us off, but it went past our destination. So in that case, I just pressed pulled over, and it pulled over kind of a little bit past that. But I guess that's normal behavior, right?
Yeah, actually that is a normal behavior. The car is having an issue pulling over at the specific spot, it will try to locate a better
Tray
spot
two, picking
instead,
us up.
or probably adjust its drop off,
Yeah, got it.
depending on the situation.
And if the car
But
gets stuck, are you able to see what the car sees and then you kind of navigate it, like remote control drive it, or how does that work?
actually, that is a good question. In those kinds of instances where the car gets stuck in a particular situation, we actually don't have a way to manually resolve it on our end, but we're actually coordinating this with our backend team, and they are attempting to get the car moving by providing like some kind of a prompt to get out of the situation,
Oh,
and
very cool.
luckily they're able to do it without any help from our roadside assistance. But in rare scenario where the car is not really moving or having an issue moving, that's the time that we are dispatching a roadside assistance
Got it.
to help the car manually
Can you
to
see us
drive
right now
out of.
through the camera?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can actually see you guys,
hello.
yeah.
Very cool. Okay, well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate your help.
no worries. If there's nothing else, I'll be ending the call for now. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
have a
Bye
good
bye.
one. Bye. You're welcome.
All right. Well, that's what happens. Quite important. It's for people who are getting used to this technology. You get used to it pretty quickly, but sometimes problems can happen, and that's why I think humans will always need to be in the loop. You know, people think AI is going to take over everything, and there's going to be no humans involved. I think that's not true. I think humans will always be involved. It's just, will humans be involved 50% of the time, 20% of the time, 2%, 1%, 0.1% of the time? But you always need a backup plan. And I think some people, like for us, we're pretty used to driving in a Tesla and kind of full self-driving. But for people where this is their first experience, they would probably be really scared and at anything, and so they can just always press support, call a human, and they can be rest assured that it's going to be okay. So I think that's really cool. Good point. Like, I think right now the Waymo doesn't have that option, but I'm pretty sure that in the future they will have an option for different driving preferences. So for example, in the Tesla full self-driving, there's the hurry mode, which is like kind of changes lanes and stuff like that, but there's also like a chill mode, and I can imagine Waymo also having that ability of like, hey, I get easily car sick, do chill mode, and even though it'll take longer, it'll go slower, it'll accelerate slowly, brake slowly, turn slowly, stuff like that. But for people who are in a rush, they're like, I don't care, quickly go. But I think the next part is, hey, because with the Uber driver, you can say, hey, don't make a left here, make a left over there. With right now the user experience, like I can't do that. I can't tell it like go this route or go that route. But I can imagine in the future, you can provide your preference, like, hey, take this freeway, don't take that freeway, or something like that. Often a question between what is the big difference between Waymo's approach to full self-driving and Tesla's. So Waymo believes that you do need extra sensors, ultrasonic sensors, radar, and LiDAR. And LiDAR, what that is it's a spinning, basically, it shoots out lasers. It shoots out a bunch of lasers, and then it measures the amount of time the laser goes and then returns, and then it can precisely know how far an object is from the lasers. So it's so accurate that it's down to, I think, a centimeter. That's how super accurate it is. So one would imagine, why not everybody just use LiDAR, because that is super accurate. And Tesla's stance is, number one, the LiDAR hardware is expensive, so you have to add on another, I don't know, $20, $30, $40,000. Number two, it's kind of ugly and it's kind of loud. It just kind of spins. It's constantly spinning because it's shooting lasers. Three, I think there are pros and cons. People think more sensors are better, but actually what Tesla found was, let's imagine you're driving down the street right here, and the lasers say there's something there, but the radar says there isn't, and the camera, just a regular camera, says there isn't. Who do you listen to? And generally, you want to be most conservative. So if any of the sensors say there might be something there, it'll break. And so that's called phantom braking. It's braking when it's unnecessary. So they're finding that ideally, if you can get the camera to work, just using that is best, because us humans, we use our cameras called our two eyes. We don't have LiDAR and whatnot. But yeah, that was Tesla's approach. The problem with just using cameras, it's very difficult. It is it's a lot of computation. You have to have a separate chipset. Like, it's very complex, and so Tesla decided to go that route. But yeah, that's the big difference between Waymo's approach and Tesla's approach. People were very skeptical that Tesla would be able to achieve full self-driving just with cameras, but I mean, the latest versions are showing that they're getting there. So that'll be pretty amazing. Now we're in residential. Man, this is a tight turn. Oh, wow. Wow, nice. Very nice. All right, we're almost gonna arrive. We're almost arriving. It's got to turn. Oh, that other car kind of turned to make this car turn a little bit easier. Wow, okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Notice.
Don't forget your phone.
Yeah.
Please, or holiday check.
Don't forget your phone. Yeah, I almost forgot my phone. This is complicated. Oh, it's pulling over here. Okay.
Walk all over there.
All right, well, I guess we're here. Please make sure it's clear before exiting. Okay. Oh.
Go out that way.
Oh, okay.
Stay closing.
All right. All right. Yeah, you can see. Look at that. Close the door. And then what happens? And then I guess it goes after that. Yeah, you can get to see the LiDAR is spinning around. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. Adios.
You can take it further down.